Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody, and happy Monday. I woke up at 4 a.m. today and have 23 cups of coffee in the system, so get ready because there is stuff going on in this crypto market that we got to talk about today. A couple big stories that I want to share with you, as well as a potential move back up for Bitcoin. I want to take a look at this, see where Bitcoin's going next, because it does look like we might be getting a bounce off $40,000, a level we've been looking at. Of course, we'll look at every situation here and kind of zoom out and see what comes next for crypto and then the reality of the situation that we're in. And the reality is people are making a lot of money right now. Over the last couple months, things have been absolutely exploding, from meme tokens to BRC20 tokens. All things that we've been covering on this channel, and I know our viewers have been making some money out there, which makes me very excited. These are things we want to continue to make you guys aware of. So if you're new to the channel, welcome everybody. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report, and we've got some great news for you today. And some very interesting news. We'll talk about FTX today. We'll also talk, they're actually going to possibly completely get out of the bankruptcy situation here soon. Talk about Coinbase launching a new super PAC, campaign donations, and crypto are coming out again. Very interesting to see how that's going to play out in this next election cycle. We'll look at the traditional market, see how that plays into crypto and Bitcoin. And something is getting talked about a little bit more, and it is BRC20 tokens. If you don't believe me, just look at CoinMarketCap, because these are the hot ones. BRC20, gaming, and AI. Those are the big plays for this bull cycle, and CoinMarketCap has pinned them up to the top. But let's get into this. Let's get into the charts. Welcome everybody in the chat. Good morning. We got a lively chat. A lot of members in the chat. Ron Wilson, Cryogenics, Wilder Jackson. Good morning, folks. I actually played a video game with Sushi Satoshi this weekend. That was a lot of fun, brother. Thanks for joining me. It was like 1 in the morning where I was at. I don't know why I was up that late, but we had a lot of fun. Love this community. All right, let's get into it, guys. So today, the overall crypto market is at $1.55 trillion. Now, Bitcoin dominance is slightly back up. We are still in this greedy phase. Now, let me be very clear, guys. In a bull market, the fear and greed index, it's always a lagging indicator. But in the bull market, when we just start pumping up and we get into this FOMO stage and you get a full-fledged bull market, this thing stays in the green for pretty much the entire time. Now, we'll have these big dips that occur, and we talked about the risk of a potential big dip for, say, Crocoin yesterday. What if we dip back down to 6 cents, a 35% correction? Is that going to happen? You know, no guarantees that is or is not going to happen. We are looking for more upward momentum here. There is a case for a potential pullback in crypto just because of the awesome rallies we've had. And so there's pullbacks from time to time. You can kind of get this to spike down a little bit, but right now things are still greedy, so we still have some more room for upward momentum. What is very interesting is to see how Bitcoin kind of really dipped down low real quick and came right back up, kind of making me excited, potentially a little more upside I would hope to see. I want us to keep going up at this point. I'm feeling really good. Got a lot of positions in BRC20 tokens, especially. I'm waiting for those to rally. And Bitcoin's going to kind of be the leader, not only for BRC20 coins, but it is for altcoins as well. Bitcoin started this bull market. Solana did really well, and then Bonk joined in, and they did more gains than anything, really. And there's going to be a lot more plays like that out there, guys. That's just how this works. Now people are starting to ask, is AVAX better than Solana? Now people are going towards the Avalanche network. There's a new meme token on Avalanche that I don't even want to say out loud on this channel because it's inappropriate. It's ridiculous, but that's what meme tokens are. There's going to be a lot of plays out there that we're going to keep an eye on, guys. You know, arguably, there's a couple 50, 100x tokens on each blockchain, right? So we got to kind of zoom in on that and see what the story is there. And we'll get to some altcoin picks here towards the end, but let's see just what's going on. What's the temperature of the market? Little cold over the last weekend here it was, and then now kind of just trying to get a little bit of a rebound. Ethereum at $2,163. Binance coin miraculously hanging on to the $230 price level. XRP coming back down below 60 cents, which is very, very interesting to see. Very interesting to see that. Solana currently at 71 bucks. Kind of slowing down, and Avalanche is definitely playing catch up here. Rank number 9, flipped Dogecoin. That was a big story this weekend. Avalanche flipping Dogecoin, which was very, very interesting. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing flip Cardano, to be honest with you guys. I'm just going to predict it. I think that at some point Avalanche is going to flip Cardano just because. Why? Hype. Excitement, momentum. It's there. Doesn't have to happen tomorrow or the next day. I'm not saying go buy some Avalanche. You're missing out. I'm just saying I'm looking at the hype, and right now in order it is really, I mean, Ethereum because it's number 1, Solana, Avalanche. I don't think Avalanche flips Solana. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe not in this cycle. Maybe next time. Who knows? We'll see. There's going to be a lot of competitors out there, and one doesn't have to flip another. One doesn't have to be better than another. The truth is, guys, is these are all great technologies. These are all great ecosystems. Ethereum is with a lot of fees, and so people are looking for Ethereum competitors. Now, Ethereum has the network effect. It was the first of its kind, essentially. Bitcoin was the first of its kind. Then people built Ethereum, which was much, much easier to build DeFi and decentralized applications on. But now people are building applications on Bitcoin too. But unfortunately, the fees are very expensive on Bitcoin, and the fees are very expensive on Ethereum. And so you look at Solana, you look at Cardano, you look at Avalanche, and these are better solutions. Polkadot, and of course, Cronos, one we talk about a lot, a better solution than building on Bitcoin and Ethereum. But that doesn't mean that Bitcoin and Ethereum aren't going to have successful ecosystems, because at the end of the day, there's $812 billion in Bitcoin, going to be a lot of big coins in the Bitcoin ecosystem, which is why we're going to focus in on that at the end of this video. And Ethereum obviously already has a lot of great big altcoins. Shiba Inu is certainly a good example of that. Dogecoin was at one, well, actually, I think Dogecoin is on its own chain, possibly. I got to look back into that. So, you know, guys, it's very interesting. Let's see what some of the top movers are on the day. Right now, we've got Astar, one I'm not really familiar with. Stacks, this is the BRC20 play of plays. Stacks is what people can build, allow people to build decentralized exchanges on Bitcoin with. And I do have some stacks. I'd like to get some more stacks. I have quite a bit of Ordinals token. Let's see how Ordinals is doing today, because I'm going to be looking at some BRC20 tokens here in a little bit. And Ordinals is kind of cooling off. It had a very nice rally lately, but maybe because Stacks is rallying, maybe this gets a rally too. Ordinals and Stacks are probably arguably the two biggest tokens on the BRC20 network, or for Bitcoin BRC20 tokens out there. So it's kind of interesting to see. Still waiting on a pump from Crow. We'll get into Crow at the end of the video. We'll take a peek at some of those charts. But let's just look at Bitcoin for now, because very interesting to see. We bounced off 40K the other day, and now we came back up, and we bounced off 40K again just this morning in the night. And now we're trying to move back up. Looking at the overall market cap, very similar story at this $1.52 trillion level that we've been peaking at. We are kind of stuck here in between this 1.6, 1.52, getting another bounce. Like to see this thing turn green. As for Ethereum, this is one of the most important indicators for the altcoin markets in my mind. Ethereum being out of this triangle that we have drawn here. You can see the top and the bottom of these lines right here. We're above it. We kind of got stuck here at $2,400, and we bounced back down. I would like to see a successful bounce off this turn. What do we say, guys? Say it in the chat. Resistance into support. You want to turn resistance into support. That's what we want to see here. If we can get that, we can get more continuation, and I wouldn't be surprised, because the spot Bitcoin ETF will likely be approved in January, probably causing more bullish momentum. Some people think it's a buy the rumor, sell the news event, but we'll have to see a little bit more on the Bitcoin ETF here in a second. But FTX is actually doing a revised reorganization plan for their bankruptcy, and they are trying to get out of bankruptcy entirely in time for this bull market. Actually, what I'm curious to see is, let's see how's this FTT token doing. Now, this is a token that I hate, because again, what I say on this channel, guys, and by the way, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But there's a couple coins that I don't like. FTX is one of them. Anything with Luna, Classic, Luna, whatever, I don't like them. Litecoin. I don't like Litecoin. That does not mean that those will not get gains. Those certainly can get big gains, but I will not invest in them. Why? Because I don't like the founders of these projects, guys. I don't like the founders of the projects. When they betray the community's trust, they are on the outs for me. And I'll be honest with you guys. Ben.eth having a tough time with that. Even Ben Armstrong having a tough time with that. Less so than Ben.eth. Ben.eth at this point, in my mind, is probably a pump and dump scammer, unfortunately. I know we talked about it on the channel. No bets on that, guys. I said, hey, if you're investing in that thing, I said, you might as well just be taking some money and putting gasoline and lighting it on fire. I kind of said the same thing about the Ben token as well. Ben token's got a better chance, but there are a lot of plays out there where, you know, if the founders are messing up, and arguably, you know, BitBoy had a slip. I mean, let's see. I hope his channel can recover. I hope he can get back right on the right path. I see his channel's growing. That's all good. But founders are important. FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried's in prison. Binance. I'm not really interested in Binance token anymore either. Is that going to go up? Probably. It's the world's largest exchange, and it's got a very large smart chain as well. FTX token is allegedly going to relaunch. This is probably going to go up, but it makes me sick, and I don't want any of it. And right now it is actually retracing, which is honestly good to see. Now, if you're holding the token, sorry to say that, but I'm just telling you guys how it is. But anyway, they are trying to get rid of their bankruptcy situation, which is very interesting. Going into this bull market, we are coming into a bull market, guys. We've seen blockchain.com come out and say they're going to hire 25% more staff, getting ready for the bull cycle. And now we see crypto titans launching their 2024 election play with a $78 million super PAC. Look at this. Brian Armstrong leading this industry. Now let's talk. I'm going to read some of this, guys, because this is very interesting. We've been predicting this. I said this is going to be the most active you've ever seen crypto in the political landscape this cycle, which can be a good thing, can also be a bad thing. All right. A trio of super PACs backed by cryptocurrency executives and investors said Monday they've raised $78 million as a part of a major new push to influence the 2024 elections. The campaign, which is support from venture capital giant Andreessen Horowitz and U.S. crypto exchange Coinbase and Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss from Gemini. This is a couple of the big players. Now, Sam Bankman-Fried, if you recall, he did campaign contributions as well. Now, he did bribes more so, but let's be real here. Campaign contributions are a fancy way of legal bribes. Let's kind of be real here to get what you want. And if you're a pro-crypto advocate, you want to see these companies that are making a lot of money, these crypto companies, donating to these politicians to get favorable legislation in place so that we can get access to these exchanges. I've been complaining lately that there's really not a lot of great on and off ramps. Really, there's not a lot of great places to trade altcoins except for in DeFi ecosystems if you live in the US of A or you're using a VPN, which has its own risks in itself. If you get boxed out of the exchange down the road, they can figure that out. I've seen it happen before. This is something that's good to see. $78 million getting raised. This is probably going to grow big time. I wouldn't be surprised to see hundreds, if not billions of dollars raised for this next election through crypto, possibly making headlines. The most money ever raised for a campaign through crypto. I wouldn't be surprised to see something like that, whether it's for Republican candidates or Democratic candidates. Honestly, I hope they donate to both parties so that we get both sides of the aisle agreeing on legislation. Again, I do like one side more than the other, but I'm not going to share that opinion with you guys on this channel because that's not what we do here. We're not about politics. I don't care, Democrat, Republican. Everybody has the right to their own opinion. You might be right, you might be wrong. Who cares? We're just looking for crypto adoption, guys. That's what we really, really want. Look for politics on another channel, okay? But politics is getting involved in crypto, which is very, very interesting. Let me get a sip of this because got a dry mouth here. Let's see. I totally just sprayed water all over my desk. We'll buy Kipcoin. I'm just looking at the chat here. This vid had 1 like. We got to get more likes, guys. Oh my goodness. We got Dark Lion fans in the chat. We'll talk about some Dark Lions here in a little bit, but this is a big story, guys. And yeah, they're nailing it because this political push comes at a key moment because recently there have been some bills proposed that are basically going to destroy crypto. There's also some bills that are coming to legitimize crypto. So which side of this is going to win? If we can get more money donated to these politicians and get them more favorable, then things can end up a little bit better here in the U.S. for crypto. But the spot Bitcoin ETF is certainly going to be an interesting one. Now, some people are predicting that the spot Bitcoin ETF will be a bloodbath for crypto exchanges. But is this really something that is true? Does this really make sense? Let's think about this a little bit. Now, they're saying that basically there's going to be lower transaction fees, for people that want to get into Bitcoin and crypto through this ETF versus using an exchange like Coinbase or crypto.com. Now, on one note, that is true. But also, a lot of people that are going to enter this market are going to be retail traders. And retail traders and probably institutional traders as well are going to be not just looking for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is fantastic and you should definitely have some Bitcoin. Again, not financial advice, but if you're in crypto, you don't have Bitcoin, I don't know I don't know what you're doing. You know, at some point you got to get some Bitcoin. Now, if you're altcoin trading in an effort to get some Bitcoin, you can make that argument to me. I can totally understand that. I've been there. I've done that. To some extent, I'm doing that right now. But, you know, if you're ignoring Bitcoin altogether, that doesn't make any sense to me. Spot Bitcoin ETF will be a bloodbath for crypto exchanges. I don't know, because we're talking about meme coins every single day. We're talking about all these different things. We talk about Cronos on this channel. We talk about BRC20 tokens. You want to bet on the crypto market as a whole, Bitcoin and a Bitcoin ETF are a good bet for that. But if you want to make insane 100x, 50x gains, then you got to get into some altcoins, and you're going to do that through some crypto exchanges. And unfortunately, in the US, it's kind of difficult to do it. There's still some exchanges we can use, Coinbase Pro and etc. And obviously DeFi protocols as well. So no, they're just like totally shrugging off. Again, Cointelegraph, meh. Not the best publication. You know, they got some work to do. In the meantime, the traditional market is boosting up. S&P 500 getting ready to boost to all-time highs, as Federal Chair Jerome Powell recently came out and said, hey, we're going to probably lower some interest rates next year, which is pretty darn good news for the economy. And so, you know, I think we have room to keep pumping. You know, we do have some alts moving up right now. I don't know what this Astar token is, but it's a #1 mover on the day. Stacks certainly performing well, and they've got this BRC20 tap. Now, let's talk a little bit about BRC20 tokens. Now, very, very interesting to see this. According to CoinMarketCap, the BRC20 market cap is only $2 billion. $2 billion, Crypto Kip. That's a lot of money. What do you mean only $2 billion? Well, let's put it this way, guys. Ethereum's market cap is $260 billion. Bitcoin's market cap is $813 billion. I would like to see how much money is in the Ethereum ecosystem. Now, I'm going to go back here and actually pull something up for you. Let me show you something really quick, because you're going to have to understand this to kind of follow me here. Now, the Bitcoin market cap is much, much smaller than the BRC20 token market cap is much, 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 much smaller than the Ethereum ERC20 market cap. Now, going back to the summer, this is something that we've been exploring and looking at as of late. And I'm going to go back to actually this post from Crypto, which was a great one. And this kind of opened my eyes. The ERC20 market cap back on May 6th was at $152 billion. Okay? All right? So just think about this. All of the ERC20 tokens, you add them all up, their market cap is $152 billion. All right? At the time, Bitcoin's market cap was $103 million for the BRC20 tokens in that ecosystem. Fast forward to today, guys, and the BRC20 token market cap has absolutely exploded to $2 billion. But again, the ERC20 market cap is up to $150 million. Guys, we've got like a 70x minimum left in BRC20 tokens. And so when you're looking for these coins, here you go. Sats is the same thing as, these are the same token, by the way. All right, so these, see this? Sats, Ordinals, and 1,000 sats are allegedly the same token. You can see that actually it's got a little warning up at the top right there. But these are some of the big plays, guys. Just look at the top, and I'll get into some of the little niche ones as well. But Sats I'm familiar with. Ordi, obviously, I'm very familiar with. I got a lot of Ordis. I'm looking for another pump out of this soon, hopefully. Sats has been a tremendous gainer for me. I made about 100x on that thing so far with just a couple $100, turned into about $5,000. Crazy. Really crazy gains on that. That was fun. Maybe a 50 or 60x, actually. Nals has been doing pretty darn well lately. This RATS token has been doing, I haven't even looked into it. OXBT has been doing tremendously well. Not a token that I do have. VMPX is a coin that I have, up 74% over the last 7 days. Some of these other ones. Pizza is a kind of meme token, actually. One of the original tokens launched, only a $13 million market cap. Look at these market caps, guys. Very small market caps for a lot of these. Sats is pretty darn big. Maybe not as much upside for a Sats. Maybe a lot more. Who knows? There's also a self-reported market cap, and so it's not verified. Maybe it's a lot smaller. Who knows? But guys, what you're seeing here, and you're kind of hearing in my voice, these are all new and emerging. This new token I want to talk about too actually is trending, BRC20. So on CoinMarketCap, I saw this today. We're going to talk more about this in a second. But just looking at trending tokens, it caught my attention. Obviously, I've been focused in on the BRC20 tokens lately. Been talking a lot about them quite a bit here on the channel lately. But I noticed when I was peeking the trending tokens, of course, we've seen Bonk trending quite a bit lately. I noticed that this BRC20 Docomo token was trending as well. Now, there are a lot of different things going on in this ecosystem. Bitcoin's token ecosystem. So, and I'm saying there is more. What was the title of my video? I'm trying to remember what the title of my video was because I was trying to phrase it for you guys. The BRC20 100x crypto hype is growing, right? What the heck am I talking about there? Well, Altcoin Daily is one of the biggest YouTube channels out there for crypto. And recently they put out this tweet, which, you know, they're saying it's still early. It's still early, guys. Not because they say so, because we just looked at the facts. Again, $2 billion BRC20 market cap ecosystem versus a $150 billion ecosystem for ERC20 tokens. And you can kind of see this is a great tweet by them. A lot of, first of all, the momentum. The trend is your friend. I like what they're saying here. Yeah, but there's been a lot of hype, so pullbacks are definitely something possible. But there's a lot going on in this ecosystem. Now, we've been talking about Alex for a very, very long time. This was updated back in March, so this is old. This is old. Since the time that this was created, this has been growing. There's Ordinals, there's Alex. Some of these I'm not even familiar with. I've still got my digging to do. Xverse is a wallet that I have. I have the Ordinals wallet. I've also got the Hero wallet, which is now Leather wallet. I've got, you know, obviously Stacks is something that we're getting involved with as well. Stacks is trending today. No surprise there, guys. Bitcoin punks, people are creating NFTs in the Bitcoin ecosystem. Guys, this thing's going to continue to grow, and you can sit on the sidelines and miss out, or you can take a dive in with us by subscribing to the channel and kind of following our journey here. Now, what are some of the key platforms you have to know? Well, Ordinals wallet is pretty darn good. You can see some of my holdings right here. Again, I've got some sats. I've got about $5,000 in sats. I get about $2,700 in Ordi in this wallet. I got another $10,000 worth of Ordi in my crypto.com wallet as well. I've got Oshi, which is now worth $2,000. This is climbing very well for me right now. VMPX has climbed a little bit lately. I got $544 in that. You know, if any of these 100x, you know, there's a lot of big gains ahead. If any of these 20x, there's still a lot of big gains. I've got my position, and you saw how small it was. I'm excited for the gains in this ecosystem. And, you know, there's a lot coming, guys. They've got NFTs in here. Look at the NFTs. They got Pixel Pepes. They got, you know, all these different things here. Doge Punks, Bitcoin Frogs with a floor price of 0.42 BTC, which is unbelievable. You're talking about a $20,000 floor price almost for these Bitcoin Frogs. NFTs are booming on Bitcoin right now, which is kind of wild. So there's a lot going on in here, guys. And I'm not going to lie to you. It's extremely complicated, and I've still got a lot of learning to do myself. Now, one of the easiest places to trade these things is arguably on this Alex B20 DEX. This is our first DEX built on Bitcoin, thanks to Stacks, which is the layer 2 solution for Bitcoin that made it possible. Basically, if you transfer some Stacks tokens into this wallet, then you guys can go ahead and start doing swaps on here. If you want to actually use the trading system in here, you actually have to bridge your coins over so that you can use this platform, I believe, to this BRC20 bridge, which has its own challenges, and so that's a little bit advanced. But if you guys want to keep it simple on yourself, you can just do swapping, and you can get a lot of these tokens that we're talking about here. Like, I think even if you wanted to get like sats, I think you can get sats in here, I want to say. Oh, maybe not. Okay, yeah, so you'll have to do the bridge. You'll have to go into the market here, and you guys will have to do trade, and then you can get your list of tokens in here, and you'll see some of these coins we were talking about. Sats, Pizza, which is down a little bit today. Pepe, this is Pepe, by the way, not Pepe like you know. This is Pepe on BRC20, which if Pepe pumps, then it's arguably going to have a pump out as well on here, which would be interesting to see. You can see all these different tokens on here, guys. All these different tokens I was talking about. Ords, Ohms. Let's see here. Sats. Stacks is in here, obviously. Inscribe, I believe is what it stands for. Lot of research to do on here. If this is all new to you, then you got some catching up to do, folks. You got to get in here with me because I'm telling you, we're going to be making some gains. Now, this is kind of interesting. I don't know. Look, here's the deal. I'm not promoting this token. I don't know anything about this token, but it's trending today, and it caught my attention. BRC20.com, they own that domain. if you own that domain, it kind of it's like, brings me back to crypto.com. Probably going to get some attraction because of this. Now, if there's really a $398,000 market cap on this, it's very, very high risk. Where can you get it? On OKX, Ordinals, and Unisat. Unisat's very difficult to use, guys. Very difficult to use. But this is going to be a token that maybe I'm going to go try to pick some up of just because it's a way long shot gambling bet. But a $398,000 market cap with the BRC20.com domain. And then I looked at the website and I was looking at their roadmap, which roadmaps are very important to me, guys. Dashboard launch in Q4, stake to earn launch in Q4, and then a super app launch in Q1. You can stake to earn, you can stake right now, you can buy this stuff. So they're doing it. They're making it live. And again, BRC20 is new. You can buy this thing, I guess, on MEXC now too. Yep, so you could buy this thing on MEXC as well, which is probably why this is getting so much movement today. Look at this. But beware, because this is only 4 days listed on OKX, and so and it's very, 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 very low market cap. So this is an extremely high risk play. Extremely high risk play. I might get some, might not. But this is the game, guys. This is the adventure. This is how it goes. You want to be a part of the Wild West? You want to be a part of crypto? You want to make those 100x gains? Well, you got to work for them, and it's complicated, and it hurts, and it's painful, and it's tough, but it's very rewarding when it pays off. We've had a great year. 2023 has been spectacular. Started off with a 40% gain in January, had another kapow blammo month in October. Oh, March was pretty good too. Recently, November and December, we were good. We're 8% in November, 9% pump so far here in December. Who knows? Maybe we got some more upside coming, but beware, because nothing goes straight up, guys. We can't have pullbacks, and what I want to warn you guys of is, as bullish as I am on all these things, there's an argument to be said that we're overbought right now. Maybe there's a buy the rumor, sell the news with the Bitcoin spot ETF. You just look at the history of the bull runs. You look at the halving event. We typically have some kind of temporary pumps leading up to it. We kind of go swoop, doop, doop, kind of up and down, and then we kind of build our way up to the peak. And it doesn't just go straight up. So, people are looking for a local top. I see a lot of people whispering about, the memes, money's cycling into memes, and that means that it's a top. Sometimes that's true. Sometimes you do see when the memes pump, all of a sudden it's like, hey, maybe this market's about to kind of cool off because people are shuffling. It starts with Bitcoin, then it goes to Ethereum, and then it goes to altcoins, and then it goes to meme coins, and then we dump and we start all over again. That's a theory that some people have. That's not black and white, guys. I can't really support that theory 100%. I can certainly say that Bitcoin pumps first and altcoins follow, but there's always outliers, guys. There's always outliers, and that's the fact. And there is always a dump. And that's a fact. And that doesn't mean that we're going to go back down to the lows, 15K, 20K. That just means that we might pull back from $40,000 down to 30K again. We might pull back down to 25K. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows, guys? I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen at all. It could, though. It could, though. We could pump up to all-time highs and come back down to 40K. That would be very painful for the people that bought at the double peak on the high. And so these are the things that happen in crypto, guys. These are all the things that happen in crypto. And a lot of it happens because of liquidations, guys. And lately, we've been pretty cool on the liquidations. Today, we had a couple longs that were liquidated. Actually, yesterday, $163 million in longs. People are getting greedy. People are getting bullish. You see a lot of longs getting liquidated because a lot of people want to push up right now. And it's just not happening. There's a lot of fighters right now. A lot of the bears are fighting the $45,000, $44,000 price level, which is very, very interesting. Some people believe that BlackRock is suppressing the price of Bitcoin, which may or may not be true. It's very, very interesting. Let's do a little bit of a Q&A and look at the chart for Bitcoin, guys. How we doing? Let me go back up to the chat, see what's happening, guys. See what we're doing out there. Get a sip of water. Can't breathe. I'm gonna skip the ads for you guys. Skip the ads for you there. All right. Okie dokie then. Let's see what we got. Marty was asking me if I was having issues with the CDC app buying or selling. No issues, except for the spread and, the liquidity, which stinks. 360 Odyssey wants me to guess how high Ordi can go. I wouldn't be surprised if Ordinals broke a $20 billion market cap. I think you get 20x still. I wouldn't be surprised. Ron Wilson says, I just want FTX to return my $4,500 value in NFTs I had on the exchange when it went under. Oh, geez, dude. I hope they get you back, Ron. I hope they get you back. That's brutal. That is brutal. Leave some questions for me, guys, in the chat. We're doing Q&A now. Q&A. Q&A. Let's do it. Let's see what's up. Yep, we got 37 viewers, 14 likes. Do me a favor, if you're bullish on Bitcoin and you want to get rich, smash the like button for me. Boost the video and the algorithm. Share it on Twitter, guys, because the more people we get into this space, the more they're going to pump your bags, all right? So that's just how we do it. We're going to talk about dark lines here in a bit too, Buju. I'll take you into that. Lonnie says this is a retracement. I mean, it was a retracement. We're doing all right now, guys. We'll pull up the chart for you, so you're not just staring at my mug. Yeah, I mean, we're getting a bounce right now. It's nice to see. Let's just look at the hourly candles, see what's going on. Yeah, not very strong. Not very strong. Pretty weak right now. I'd love to see this bounce off 40K, though. Thinking everyone is waiting for the ETF news at this point, Kip. Yeah, Lonnie, good point. Touche. I do agree with you. I think that people are like, okay, we have our Santa rally. It's kind of occurred. We're overbought. I think a lot of people are fearful. But just when you think you know what's up, something else happens. You know, arguably most pain would be this thing just keeps going up because a lot of people have been sitting on the sidelines with cash. Hugo wants to know, well, I was just wondering what happens when an economic crisis breaks out again. The current inflation levels are insane. Can the world economy get over this? If not, does crypto thrive or deteriorate? Crypto thrives, my brother. The bottom line is that Bitcoin and crypto can replace the traditional economy that we have. The world economy as we know it can change. Easier for ownership, property rights, banking with yourself, self-custody your assets, freedom of speech, and so the bank's not going to box you out of your assets because they disagree with your political opinion. You know, this is the future, and that's why we're here, because we believe that. And if you're here to make money, well, then that's good too, and you're probably going to, you know, you got a good shot at that. But there's real value to this. Inflation is terrible. The way the governments run this thing is kind of messed up, and Jamie Dimon knows it. You know, that's why Jamie Dimon says, if I was the president, if I was the government, I would shut down crypto. He's a banker. The bankers, the politicians, they run the world, guys. Now, as we're seeing Coinbase start up their super PAC and the Winklevoss twins and Gemini and these other people come and start donating to these campaigns, maybe crypto can establish itself more. At the end of the day, if you want crypto to succeed, we're going to need governments to, you know, make it a little bit easier to kind of onboard, offboard, but it's not a requirement. Eventually, I think the DeFi protocols are going to get so good that it won't matter if you can't use the Coinbase exchange in the US or the crypto.com exchange in the US or Binance or KuCoin or Kraken or any of those exchanges. You'll just use DeFi, and I think that that's potentially the future, which is why that I'm excited for crypto.com. They did a pivot. You know, they went into the Cronos coin. Now, the Cronos coin, let's take a peek at that right now. We are dipping below the 10-cent level, unfortunately. Wouldn't be surprised to see an attempt back here at 8.7 cents. Hopefully, we get a bounce off this. If we can continue to bounce like this for Bitcoin, I'd expect Crocoin to do that as well. Kind of follows in suit there. Bonk token's cooling off a little bit as well. But here you go. Here's your chart of Crocoin versus Bitcoin right now. But yeah, I mean, can the world economy get over this? The world economy will get over it because at the end of the day, it's all fake. It's all manipulated. But in the meantime, the middle class is dying here in the U.S. And, you know, the average American, I think they got, what, like $400 in their bank account? You know, the average American would go into debt if they had a $2,000 expense out of nowhere. And I can relate to that right now, but it's only because I'm such a greedy guy when it comes to having more money in crypto. Got to have more money in crypto, guys. Got to have more money in crypto because I believe in the bull market. because I believe in it. So I feel like I'm broke because I am broke. I'm cash broke because I just keep putting all my available money into the coins that I believe in. And so I'm not broke, but I'm cash poor because I don't want cash. I want crypto because I know we're entering a bull cycle. That's kind of how I'm doing right now. Let's see what else is going on. What's up, Brandy Lion? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Philip says, Crow went down after the 50 million burn. Why didn't it go up like Loon or Sheeb? It wasn't a very big burn, and we're going to talk. Stay posted later today. I'm going to do a video on the burn. Also, a recent tweet from Chris Marsliak. Later on, CEO tweets, big burn. We're going to talk about it, guys. So smash the like button up for that, but we're going to do that. So, Brandy Lion, you want to join as a member? Absolutely. We'd love to have you. We got a private Discord where we can kind of talk one-on-one, actually. Just played a video game with one of our members, Sushi Satoshi, over the weekend. We got a tight-knit community here. What can I say? I love my community. So if you want to join, you can join in the link in the description down below. If you want to become a member and you want a highlighted name and you want some of those coins and a stack of coins like Sushi Satoshi, like Lonnie, then you can do so. Just sign up in the link in the description down below. Become a member for as little as $5 a month, and you get access to our private Discord. And you just got to link your YouTube to your Discord through the Discord app. Okay, guys? Yeah, we'll talk more about the Crow burn. The Crow burn's cool. 50 million Crow's not a lot because it's like a $250 billion market. I think like there's 250 billion Cronos coins, I believe. Ron Wilson just gifted 5 Crypto Report memberships. That is 5 Crypto Report memberships gifted. Absolutely unbelievable, guys. Absolutely unbelievable. Congratulations. Welcome, Raj. Welcome, Steve Wu. Welcome, JD Club. Welcome, Usaka. And welcome, WCB JJ77, whoever that is. Welcome to the members, guys. You get access to the private Discord. Thank you, Ron Wilson, for your support, my brother. What a kind man. Free memberships just for watching. Now you're part of the community. Welcome, guys. Smash those emojis. Show everybody in the chat what it's about being a member. Oh, 30 billion supply. Whoa, I was way off. 30 billion Crow tokens, guys. 30 billion Crow tokens. 50 million is very insy-binsy compared to the 30 million supply, So, very small, very small. Big time. Brandy Lion. I like big time. I sold all my big time. And I actually put it in Corgi AI. Oops. So I'm doing some trading. I like big time, Brandy, but I sold all my big time for now, and I'm doing some trading. I'm just trying to earn some Satoshis here. All right? I'm playing a dangerous game. I'm chasing gains, but I got an instinct here. I'm taking some moves, and I'm being honest about them. So there you go. I got about $4,000 worth of Corgi AI right now. I think I'm like about even on the position at this point in time. Let's see how Corgi AI is doing today. We'll look at big time too. Let's take a peek at big time. Yeah, welcome new members. Glad to have all y'all. That's very amazing. Ron Wilson, my guy. I appreciate you. Let's look at big time token. Okay, forget about it. Oh yeah, glad I sold it when I did. I sold it at about 60 cents. Honestly, sold it about even, maybe at a little bit of a loss because of the crazy spread on crypto.com, but moved into Corgi AI, which is arguably down a little bit. Let's see where it's at. But I know people got a flavor right now for memes. Yep, this one's down too. So here's the deal, guys. These things are going to be volatile. This thing broke into price discovery mode. I was kind of watching this thing break out. I bought it like right here, all right, because I was kind of looking at this double peak, and I said, boop, and I went up. I was having a good day. Kind of coming back down right now, but I'm not going to be surprised if this thing, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing came right back down to earth. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing went launching back up. Now, the thing is, it's got a $366 million market cap. So, $1 billion market cap would be a reasonable target for a token like this. It sounds crazy. Corgi AI, why would it be $1 billion market cap? Because people are crazy and people love meme coins and people love dog tokens, okay? Plus, it's got the word AI in it. So, people are weird. And it's the #1 chain, meme token on Cronos chain. It's also on BRC20 as well. But, I think this is going to get some good pumps. So I'm actually going to hold the Corgi AI. That's not even going to be a tradable bag for me anymore. I'm going to hold the Corgi AI. I'm going to shuffle new money into some more gaming tokens. Right now, I'm out of gaming tokens for now, but I will be... Oh, my face is blocking the chart. Ha, ha, ha. Let me make my face smaller. Boom. Is that too small? Anyway, there you go. There's your chart. So I was saying, this thing might come back down to like here. Who knows? But I wouldn't be surprised to see like a little kind of bounce. I bought this thing because we went to price discovery mode. Price discovery mode, chasing gains, dangerous game. I kind of did what I tell you guys not to do, FOMO in. But honestly, like this bull market's so early, and I plan on holding this Corgi AI now kind of for like, I don't know, 3 or 6 months at least. Let's see. If I could double it, I'll probably take the initial out and then just let it ride. That's kind of going to be the plan. That was the plan with Big Time, but Big Time slowed down. Gaming hype kind of died down a little bit. And it seemed like money was moving out of Bonk. And I feel like money was shifting into some of the other tokens. I was looking at Shiba Inu. And Shiba Inu and Dogecoin have some work to do. They got some catching up to do. Like I was looking at Shiba Inu, and it finally had a little bit of a move here. Let's just look at the last month. Finally had a little bit of a move. And so I was kind of seeing, okay, Shiba Inu spiking up as Bonk is going down. Corgi AI was pumping, obviously, because it had a crypto.com listing. So that's kind of what I was looking at. And I'm going to stick with this theory. I think it's a good one. I'm going to this is the swing trading, guys. 1 to 3 months. I was holding on Big Time for like a month. Bored. Don't want to do it. It's my trading portfolio. But I kind of moved that Big Time tokens into the Corgi AI, and now it's kind of a holding token. I might swing trade it a little bit, probably shuffle some profits aside. But I do like Big Time because it's an active game. It already exists. People are playing it. Yeah. Brandy Lion, you enjoy the live bits? Well, I appreciate it. You should join the Crow fam. You should join the Crypto Report community if you have the extra money. I know it's $5 a month, but might be worth it to you. Maybe. Carlos, good afternoon, my friend. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining, guys. Glad you guys are loving the stream. Do you guys mind that I made my face tinier? Give me some feedback on that. Is my face too tiny now, or is that fine? Should I have it tiny? Should I show the screen more? You tell me. My monkey doesn't stink. My monkey doesn't stink. Just asked me, what platform are you using? I use DeFi mostly, the Cronos DeFi chain, and through the crypto.com DeFi app, I use crypto.com. It's not great for trading. It's fine for swing trading. It's still terrible. You get wrecked on fees and spreads and low liquidity and all that. You gobble up order books really easy there and kind of don't get favorable prices and exchange rates and all that. That's why we need the U.S. exchange launched, because we'll actually get good volume in that. But DeFi, that's where you're going to want to do most of this stuff. Now, if you're going for BRC20 tokens, you're going to use Unisat, you're going to use Alex, in my opinion. If you're going for ERC20 tokens, then you're using Uniswap or Polygon because it's cheaper for some of the coins that you can access through Polygon because of that. If you're going to buy Cronos coins, use the Cronos DeFi app. If you're going to buy Solana coins, use Phantom Wallet, right? And access some of the DeFi protocols there. Serum, right? Use some of those. Use DeFi protocols. They're a lot cheaper, especially on the cheaper, more efficient chains like Solana, Avalanche. That's what DeFi is for. And if you don't know what DeFi is and you haven't dabbled in that, then you're behind. I'm just going to tell you, if you've not been swapping on DeFi, you're missing the boat. You are behind, okay? That's a fact. And I'm not trying to rub it in your face or, say it's, you're in trouble or whatever. But if you're not using decentralized exchanges and you're not familiar with them, then you need to learn. You need to learn. Download a wallet. Dabble a little bit with a little bit of money so you learn it. Don't click scam links. Be careful. And this is not financial advice too. All right. Tiny face is okay. We're not. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see here. Sushi depends on your strategy. What did Sushi say? Is it better to take profits into stablecoins or into other altcoins? Well, it depends on your strategy, says Lonnie, and I couldn't agree more. Sushi. Now, I'll give you a perfect example. If you've been watching Black C's video, I think he's been talking about this a little bit. I got to watch his videos a little bit more, but we talk about kind of where we're at together. He made some money with Bonk, and so he put some Bonk on the sidelines in USDC. He's got a lot of USDC on the sidelines right now in case one of those big dips that we're talking about comes along. If the dip comes along, that's going to pay him handsomely. If the dip doesn't come along, well, then he missed out on some upside. All right? But, you know, how much do you need? Are you chasing more upside? Do you need that extra upside, or did you want to shuffle into profits? It's really, do you want to secure your profit? Do you want to go buy something than USDC, or do you want to secure your profits? Do you want to buy lower? Do you want to secure some USDC that way and stablecoins that way? That could work, but there's risks with that, right? You miss out on upside. So it's really up to you. You know, I like to kind of pivot back into Ethereum and Bitcoin. When I'm taking profits on alts, I gotta go back to my staple coins. Bitcoin and Ethereum, maybe some Crow, if that's what you want to do, or whatever your favorite coins are. Shuffle from the altcoins that you find more risky, shuffle those profits into the coins that you find less risky. It's just as simple as that, but that depends on you. And again, it's not financial advice, but yeah, and Ron Wilson says, I love my Phantom wallet. I have all the Bonk and Sol on it. Good. Yes, Phantom's good. I got to get in there. I have a Phantom wallet. I'm not in Solana yet. It's bumming me out. I wish I was. I'm going to get into it here. Maybe in January. It kind of depends how everything works. We'll see. Bitcoin doing all right today. Doing just all right. Let's see the chart here. Not really too much going on. Sushi, we got to find some more people to play Mobile Legends with, because that was a lot of fun. Mobile Legends, bang, bang. If you guys have ever played that game, a lot of fun. I'm into it. I'm not as good as Sushi. He put me to shame. He's good. But if you guys want to play, DM me on Twitter. We'll form like a squad. Though I'm not even the same rank as him, so I can't play ranked matches with him, unfortunately. But I'm working on it. You gave me something to strive for. Lonnie says, Kip, look at the Solana coins in the last 3 months, 140 to 750% up. Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of these things are up. Solana's ecosystem absolutely exploded. We were looking at recently total value locked up in the DeFi protocols as well. That was telling a very interesting story. You were looking at, let's go over to it here. We'll go to DeFi Llama. I'll show you guys this. By the way, thank you guys. You guys are a lot of fun today in the comments section. I appreciate all the messages. Makes the conversation fun. Keeps it educational for the newcomers to the space. They are over $1 billion. Right now, Solana ecosystem is over $1 billion in total value locked up in this ecosystem. And yeah, a lot of these tokens, a lot of these top tokens have absolutely rallied. Jito all of a sudden became one of the top chains here for them. One of the top projects, protocols here. Orca is certainly big and been pumping lately, and probably gonna have a lot more upside for a lot of these tokens if if Solana keeps pumping. And Crowcoin, let's talk about Crow. We're waiting on Cronos chain to kind of catch up here. Recently dropped down to rank number 11 out of the top 10 because Cardano flipped it, Base flipped it, Solana flipped it a while ago because there's just been hype in that. And so what happens, and we've been talking about this, Solana's a good play. Avalanche is a good play. Polygon's due for a pump. But, it's these coins within these ecosystems that pump a lot bigger than the coin themselves, right? The chain that they're on. There's exceptions to that. Let's look at the Cronos chain. Right now, $348 million locked up. At one point, it was at 10x bigger. So a lot more upside to go to get more volume back in this chain, which was launched really only in November of 2021. These are all tokens. A lot of these are tokens as well. I'm bullish on Fulcrum. I think Fulcrum's going to do tremendously well in this bull cycle. If Cronos pumps like we're expecting, then Fulcrum, I think, is going to be a big time gainer. I don't have any Fulcrum at the moment. I was in my trading portfolio. I took it out again. Basically, that position was moved, around right now. Essentially, that's in Corgi AI as well. Just because I think people are hyped up for meme tokens. I'm waiting on a Cronos chain pump. When Cronos chain starts to break out, when we can see Cronos back above 12 cents, then I'm going to expect some of these things to move and, might miss out on some of the upside for this, but I think there's a lot of upside for these tokens, just as we've seen with Solana. So it's a good call out. Lonnie says, I take my profits into BTC, and towards the end of the bull market, I exit into stablecoins and then gain 5% on the USDC as the market crashes. Not a bad way to do it, Lonnie. Not a bad way to do it. Carlito, good afternoon, my friend. Lonnie's saying peace out. Good to see you. Thanks for joining, brother. And Philip says, DCA into Caspa at what prices? Good question. Let's pull up Caspa. Caspa's dropping in rank. Down 10% over the last 7 days. This thing was one of the top performers in the bear market, and then here's we're kind of getting into this bull market. Look, it's fighting a 23% retracement over the last month. If you FOMO'd into this and you just tuned in, you're getting wrecked right now on this position. This is exactly what I warned you guys about. This could easily happen with like a Corgi AI or something like that too, guys. So don't go in blind to these positions. Altcoins can be dangerous, especially if you're buying a pump. I do not recommend you buy a pump, and I certainly didn't recommend that you buy this coin. A reason I bought Corgi is because of the meme conversation that I told you about earlier. Rewind if you're just joining us for that. But I'll tell you, this thing wouldn't surprise me to see us back down to 7 cents. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing back down to even 5 cents at some point. But DCAing into this is never... DCAing into a project you believe in is not a bad call. If this is a project... It got a lot of hype, guys. Maybe this is going to become a project that a lot of people are excited about. This is a interesting solution. What it is, guys, and I'm going to refresh my memory here, but I'm pretty sure it's like an improved blockchain technology kind of thing. Let's see what it said. And it's on a lot of major exchanges, obviously. Yeah, so it's not like a tradition. It's this use this Ghost DAG protocol, so it's different. It's different than a Bitcoin. Apparently better, according to some people. Think this is better than Bitcoin. And it's the new Bitcoin. When people say that, it gets a little spooky for me. I've kind of avoided this. If this thing dips enough, I'll probably buy a bag. But DCAing is never a bad strategy. Timing the market beats timing the market. That's for sure. But some coins just don't survive. And I'm not saying Caspa's not going to do that. Definitely bullish on Caspa just altogether. Ooh. Bummer. My iPad just died. All right, I can't see the comment section anymore. Hold on, it's restarting, guys. Let's see what else we got here. Let's peek at some other stuff because I know this screen is getting shared. Yeah, Bitcoin, $41,400. Just doing okay, All right, guys, that's really all I got for you in this one. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys for tuning in. Big shout out to Ron Wilson, who's killing it, giving 5 gifted memberships in this live stream today. Like a stud. Thank you for your support, all you guys. If you haven't done so already, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button for me. We do have... Oh, Brandylion, welcome. We do have a new supporter. Welcome, Brandylion. Glad to have you. Make sure you link up your Discord as well to it. Glad to have you join us. Thank you so much, Brandy. Glad you enjoy the show. That is all I got for you guys today. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. We got 56 viewers, 17 likes. I want you guys to smash that. Get this thing up to 50 likes before I jet, but I'm out. I'm out, guys. Got more videos coming later today. As always, we will not stop. 5 videos every single day. Live streams Monday through Friday for you guys. The members are growing. I think we got about 45 members on the channel. We got some rewards coming back to the loyal members on the channel. Very excited to share that with you guys in the future. That's all I got in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. And as always, folks, you got to remember to DCA, HODL. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Got some more videos later on. if you want to check them out. Peace, y'all.